I am coming on to be present with you while I'm talking to you. And it's something that I had a reflection on by my coach last night about the fact that I wonder and I kind of, I am present, yet I am somewhere else as well. And I got challenged to actually be present while I'm talking and to really be in the conversation, fully present in my body as I'm speaking to you. So, this is my practice, even though I don't know who you are and what's happening in your body, in your mind, in your soul. I'm practicing being present with you. As bizarre as it sounds, I don't have to know who you are and know your story. I can simply be present with myself while I'm being with you and experience myself fully without being distracted and looking away. And it's such a powerful practice to simply stay present and listen. And you see my eyes lifted, and I'm going out to look for something to say, instead of just focusing on here and now. And it's it's interesting how we have these habits, even saying and looking away and whatnot, just to create that space and to create, I think it's the space that is wanting to be created, because the intensity of simply being with someone is not something that comes naturally to me, to us in general. And it's interesting, even when you go on a walk, when I go on a walk and I walk past the strangers, not everyone is actually looking into your eyes. And a lot of people get very uncomfortable when you look into their eyes deeply and for a prolonged period of time. And I've even got asked, what's wrong with you? Why are you like, don't look at me like this? People get uncomfortable. It's interesting, right? The presence that we're not taught of how to be with each other and fully listen, and also not being afraid to pause, and to stay silent as well. How we are filling in the gaps every time we're talking. We don't want to stay in the pause, in the silence, in a break. We keep wanting to fill it in with something, but not silence. Whereas silence is pregnant with so much. And if only we allow ourselves to just pause and slow down and listen to that silence, it has so much to offer. So yeah, thank you for being with me while I am being with you and trying to be present, practicing actually presence in this conversation, while I'm being with myself, while I'm practicing to speak my truth in the moment without trying to go outside, go away to look for something to say, for making it sound good or like eloquent or make sense, or for it to be linear and logical. I'm literally talking everything that's present for me in this moment, and my eyes are fixated onto you, and I don't have where to escape. I do, but I choose not to, and this is my practice. And I think it's easier because I'm just looking at the camera. But this is something I will be practicing with people more and more, to stay present in my body, in my eyes, in my gaze, and really sourcing anything that's present there. And it's actually quite hypnotizing. This whole time now I'm being with you, looking at your eyes. I feel quite hypnotized by the intensity of the presence of this moment. And it's fascinating the depth that you can get into while simply being present in the gaze of someone's eyes, and allowing yourself to speak whatever is present for you in the moment without having to cover it, sugarcoat it, perfect it, just being you, being raw and being vulnerable. And eye gazing actually is one of the most powerful experiences that I've experienced when I was in the yoga teacher training. And we did that for half an hour with one person without talking. And the things that happened to me in that half an hour were otherworldly. And it was a deeply profound and beautiful experience. And I wonder, while I'm talking to you, how capable are you to hold my gaze and be with me? And what's running through your mind as you're listening, because you're not able to talk on top of me. And usually we have this habit of not fully listening because we want to get our point across, or we want to say something, we want to add something, we want to ask something. So I'm curious, what is becoming alive for you as you are listening, as you're holding my gaze? Are you holding my gaze? Are you looking away? How focused are you? And if you're focused, then what else is coming up in your body, in your mind, in your soul? What are you thinking? Are there any judgments? And the beauty of it all is that it's all okay. It's okay to judge. It's okay to be distracted, not listen to. It's simply the awareness that we want to bring to that, and not identify with it, but say, oh, this is the experience that running through me. That doesn't define me, and that's not me. So there you go. Thank you for being a bunny rabbit in my experiment of exploring my own presence while I'm being with you. And I hope that something opens up for you as well, in you exploring your presence with me and with other human beings. Loving you. Mwah.